guys, I have some news. This morning I went to Birmingham because I decided to apply for Fit Factor casting. It's basically a casting held by BodyPower. It's this big fitness event that happens in UK. It's like all over the world now. They're doing this like little casting for Fit Factor competition, and it's all about people who look fit. So you don't have to be like a professional fitness model, be ripped to shreds, anything like that. And I saw it online and I thought, why not try? Because I've been working out now for about 2 years and I never had any specific goal as in to what I want to look like. I always wanted to look better and better and better, but there was no such a thing as, oh, I will do this competition, I will do this. So in a way, I wanted to challenge myself. Plus, I also feel quite body conscious, I think, as everybody, and being on stage, being in a bikini, where people actually judge how you look, sounds like something quite scary, and I like to push myself to a new challenge. So I went this morning and it was so good.
The train, how cool is this train? You have all the plugs, so I can actually do work on the way. Who actually needs the Bull of Wall Street when you have the Bull of Birmingham?
It was basically held in Ultimate Fitness Gym in Birmingham. Huge gym, proper like bodybuilding style, has all the equipment, and we had 4 judges there who were basically deciding on who would be going through to the next stage. And everybody who goes through will actually compete at BodyPower in May on the big stage with thousands of people watching. Winner might get some sponsorship, so I think it sounds quite cool. So there were 4 judges, everybody's very cool. So we had Nick Orton, the CEO of BodyPower, so he's the guy who actually created BodyPower, and I think he's so amazing and just inspirational person. Then we had Natasha. Natasha actually used to be a model. She looks so beautiful, like, oh, you should have seen her. She has so much sass, I can't even describe it. And now she owns a modeling agency, so I think she does all types of models, but especially fitness ones nowadays. So she was kind of on the lookout as well to see if there are any fresh faces that she can sign up for her agency or stuff like that. Then we also had amazing photographer Alex. I will put all the links to the judges underneath as well, so you can check them out. Alex was an amazing photographer, very cool, a bit quirky I would say, but quite down to earth. And even though he has like tattoos, so he kind of looks like a bit of a bad guy, but he's actually super nice and he was giving really friendly feedback. I loved him. And then we had Joanna, and Joanna was an amazing woman who kind of, I think, is more or less in charge of the whole thing, and she will be also the judge on the actual event together with Alex, the photographer. So those two were quite, I guess, important to impress, or just to make them remember who you are. So what happened is that we were around 30 people, I would say, and we were all upstairs in the gym with a mirror. And then Joanna talked us through the whole process, answered all the questions, very patient person, and some people had quite funny questions because, you know, none of us really have any modeling experience, or we've never done a show, we hardly know how to pose, even though some people are actually quite impressive. Guys looked so good, they were quite shredded, you know, had different body types, but a lot of confidence, and girls as well. But of course for girls, we don't need such a low body fat percentage. Then after all the questions, which was probably about half an hour, we were told to change into our bikini and high heels, and the guys were told to change into swim trunks. And then the whole thing began. Basically, they split us in 2 different rows, and in the middle there was space, and right in the end of the room with the mirrors there were judges. So basically they would let one by one walk. All the contestants had to go through the middle, try their best poses and impress the judges. Then after everybody has done it, the judges told us some general opinion. Things that came up the most were to smile more, especially make eye contact with the judges, look at everybody in the room. Of course they talked about poses and what's fluid, what to do. Then what they've done is that they put us in pairs, and we had to walk all the way to the judges in pairs. Then the judges would actually give you personal feedback, so that was amazing to hear. My feedback was quite positive. They thought I have a good physique, but I'm lacking a bit of transitions into the poses, so when I do my poses I need more like oomph, more sass maybe. And then we had a little bit of practice by ourselves in front of the mirror, and then Alex, the photographer, kindly took some pictures of us, and he was an amazing person in terms of like, he was super patient with us. He took us one by one, gave us maybe a couple of minutes each, and showed us examples of how to pose. You would stand in front of him and he would look at you, look at your face, look at your body, and tell you, okay, do this pose or do this. and hopefully we can see some pictures soon as well, which I'll probably post on my social media. And yeah, it was just a fun afternoon. I was there for 4 hours And then as soon as I did my photo shoot with Alex, it was pretty much over. They said they will email us if we're not successful, so by tonight I should hear if I went through or not, fingers crossed. In terms of what to bring as a girl, you have to bring a bikini, definitely of your choice. Some girls had proper high heels that fitness models wear with that kind of clear acrylic front, so it really elongates the leg. I personally wore quite basic high heel that I have. They're just black stilettos, just with the front strap. They're definitely not like proper high or proper professional. Also, another thing I would recommend for girls, of course, get a spray tan or maybe go to a sunbed. But for me, because I decided to do this thing so last minute and I didn't have time to do spray tan, I was like, I didn't really want to spend money. I actually got this product. It's called BB Body Bronzer by Garnier, and I absolutely loved it. At first when I put it, it was a little bit patchy and I was really freaking out. It's like, I don't want to be streaky, but then when it dried out and I put on my clothes, it's amazing. And the best thing about it is that once you go to the shower, it washes off completely. So it's a product that just will stay for 24 hours until you really wash yourself and it just comes off. So you don't get like patches like fake tan, it fades away immediately. And definitely for girls, I would recommend to bring some sort of cover up. I brought like a little robe because you would be changing in your bikini in the bathroom downstairs. Of course, it depends where it will be held next time, but you don't want to be in a bikini going through the gym. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit too shy. So some girls did it, but I brought my robe so it's kind of nice and cozy and a little bit warm. And for guys, in terms of shorts, the biggest critique was to get smaller shorts, almost like those really tight boxer shorts and quite short, because they really want to see your legs. But I just wanted to share that I think it's important to challenge yourself. Hearing positive feedback from somebody you don't know, complete strangers, is so nice and reassuring that you're kind of on the right path and that maybe what you're doing is worth something. And I think whenever you see any opportunities, you should grab them. I was very nervous on the train there and hesitant. It's like, oh, what am I doing? People are going to be looking so amazing because they've probably been working out for years and years while I'm quite new to this. But you know what? If you don't try, you never know. So what is the worst that could happen? They would probably just be like, get out of the room, but they wouldn't. They were super lovely to everybody. So I will definitely keep you updated what happens with that. And if I get any pictures or any videos from the day, I will definitely post it on my social again, a link underneath. And I hope you enjoyed this little update, and also maybe this video will be helpful for those who are thinking of entering Fit Factor competition next year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!